Hey guys, and welcome back to day 2 of this journey. I have to come up with a name of what we're gonna call this. Y'all know I like to title everything, but yeah, for now it's just the journey, okay? So welcome back. I wanted to just give you guys some insight as to where my head is at, what we're doing today. As most of you guys know, we're in the process of getting ready to launch the Convert Academy. Now, I would be lying if I said that my head was not filled with a whole bunch of thoughts going everywhere. Post this, do that, do this. My head is everywhere. It has been everywhere. And so, yeah, today I'm going to go to a coffee shop. That's usually where I do my best work. And I'm going to spend an all day session there. It usually closes at around 10 p.m. So that's where I'll be going. The reason why I decided to do this, one, my electricity is out, the power is out. Remind you, I am here in Ghana, so that happens pretty often. And I made the mistake of not charging my devices last night, which is something you should always do if you're in another country, just because power outages are so normal. So yeah, let me just give you, again, some deeper insight as to what's going on. This might, like I said, it probably is just therapy for me, but I hope, again, me sharing this with you gives you the clarity and understanding that you need to know that you aren't alone. And then also, sorry, I need to adjust this. And then also, I hope that you hearing me work through my thought process will just help you start connecting things as well. So some of the things that I've been thinking about today, number one, is just really trusting the process. And I know we hear this all the time, but like, for me, I really like being in control. I like knowing for a fact that things are going to work. And you know, when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to selling, and when it comes to just showing up, the results are not immediate, right? Like, business is all about building momentum. And so last night, and even the last few weeks, you know, I've been slowly promoting the Convert Academy, but because I've gotten so busy, I haven't been able to do promo like I should have been. I haven't been able to promote the free sales training like I've been wanting to. I just haven't been able to do a lot of promo because I've been doing a lot of development. And so I posted last night on my story talking about the Convert Academy. And you know, when anxiety comes over you, it kind of makes you forget like what's true. And I know that what's true is that it takes at least 6 to 10 times for someone to see or to hear and learn about a certain topic before they actually decide to take action. But when you are not fully grounded, when you aren't really clear, when you are just on go mode, sometimes it's really easy to forget that. So I saw last night, it was an hour into the post, and I looked at my poll and I was like, nobody voted. Nobody wants the program. And then I had to remind myself, like, girl, you haven't been talking about it. You haven't been promoting it like what that's supposed to happen. Like, this is like the first time you're actually selling it on your story. So it was a very humbling experience to really just sit myself back down and be like, keep talking about it. And I know for a lot of people, when you start talking about your product or service and you don't get the response that you're looking for, you stop, because you didn't get that positive feedback. You didn't get that instant gratification that you're so used to. But again, I want to remind you, because I had to remind myself, especially since I'm just in this building phase, that it takes time. Sales is not about instant gratification. Sales is about building solid relationships, about communicating the value consistently, about showing up consistently. And so, yeah, that's where my head was at this morning, you know, just really getting back down to focusing on trusting the process. And then also the other thing that I was thinking about this morning was the fact that, how can I put this? Oh, the other thing I was thinking about this morning and just wanted to share with you guys, because I know you're probably like, Lauren, why don't you just get a team? Why don't you do all these things to take the workload off of yourself? And the thing is, there's many different reasons to this, and I'll be fully transparent with you. Number one, I had a team. Last year I built a team, and I've always had people who have been on my team helping me build things out in the background. However, you know, I realized that I wasn't the leader yet that I needed to be to effectively lead a team. There are some things that I needed to figure out and make sure was right within myself before I was confident in being able to lead a team. There are some systems I wanted to build out before I was just dragging people along and wasting their time. Now, I know it's not necessarily wasting their time, but one of the biggest things that I found out just working with people was that if you lower the bar, if you come with the bar lowered, that's what you're training them to do. That's what you're training them to show up like. And I know the level of excellence I want my team members at. And so if I bring them on, they already expect highly of me. I drop the bar so then their expectations go down as well, usually under what you expect. Then trying to get them to come back up with me once I was ready was going to be an issue. And I knew that I value the people that I had on my team because they're very hard workers. And so I didn't want that relationship to be, I didn't want the relationship to be spoiled because I was dropping the bar, because I didn't have the clarity I needed, because I didn't, delegate effectively, because I left their plate empty. And so they get used to not doing work. And then when I put a crap load of work on their plate, now they're confused, So I had to let a few people go just to get myself situated, just to make sure that, I could become the person who could lead a solid team and that I knew the direction I wanted to go. There was a lot of times where, I had work, but then I had to pivot because my mind changed. And I realized that that wasn't sustainable for me or for the people who I was bringing on. Like, this is their real life. They're not trying to be jerked all around. Like, consistency is important for your team, right? And if you are not on a clear path, if the goals are not clear as to what they are here to reach, then it can demotivate people. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm deciding right now is not the best time for me to have people on my team. However, now that I have more clarity towards the direction I want to go with my coaching business, and the pieces are almost finished being together regarding what my core offers are, going into the new month, I will be bringing people on. So right now, me and Jen, who's my accountability partner, we do work every morning. I brought up to her yesterday, like, what if we actually just got a team member and we use them for both of our businesses? So we split the pay and we just delegate work to them so that they have a full workload and we can bring them on either part or full time. The reason why I wanted to do this personally was because, let's say I run out of work, but this person has put all their eggs into my basket. And I'm like, well, I don't have any more work. Like, do I want to pay you? Like, do I want to bring you on full time? It was just a whole lot of things. So me bringing Jen along to, basically co-work with this new person coming on, this new contract worker, I think it'll be a really good idea, just because if I don't have enough work for the person, Jen will have work. If Jen doesn't have enough work to give the person, then I will. So basically it's like having this person on retainer. So no matter what, they're there for us, but their plates are always full and the expectations will always be able to be met. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Like I said, I'm going to be going to a coffee shop. The things that I'll be doing today, one, I really want to get module 2 and 4 completed. Yesterday I was able to get module 1 completed. The slides are, the copy and content for the slides are done. That consisted of 3 lessons. I'm really excited about that. And then now I'm going to be going into modules 2 and 4. And then I also want to build out the messaging for these modules just so I can have the copy. And then from the messaging, I'll be able to build out my content strategy. So again, it feels like I'm starting from scratch. Feels like I'm starting from scratch, but I'm not. I have everything there. Really, it's just putting all the pieces together and just doing that as quickly as possible, because again, we're on a 3-week sprint. 3-week sprint. So what I expect to be done by the end of the 3 weeks is to have my course completely automated. I just got a text today from Samuel. He's one of my designers that I'm working with right now, that I'm just like contracting work out to. His power has been out on and off, so his projects are falling behind. So he won't be able to get me my slides for next week. Oh my God, my camera stopped recording. See, this is why I'm really having beef with this Nikon camera, the creator's camera. It's probably the worst camera I've ever dealt with. Don't get it. I'm looking to make sure this. Don't get it. Don't get the creator's camera. It is trash. It overheats. It does the worst things. I don't know why all these creators lied about how great it is, because it's probably one of Nikon's worst creations yet. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, yeah, so I found out that my slides won't be able to be completed, so I will probably end up designing the slides, and I'll probably just use Canva. Gotta do what we gotta do. I set my goal for the end of this 3 weeks, so that's what's going to be done. At the end of 3 weeks, it will be completed, so I will have to do it myself, and that's okay. I'm completely fine with that. But yeah, so that's what I'll be working on today, getting the modules done, getting the messaging done, and if we have time, if my mind still has energy, getting this content strategy done, and then posting some videos on YouTube, and obviously my daily content on social media. But that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful, but that's where we're at today. Let me know if you have any questions below, and if you are interested in learning more about the Content Academy, click down below, click the link. I'll leave the links for you. And then if you have not taken the free sales training, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Again, this is probably just like a video diary of my journey, so we can all look back and be like, how did Lauren do it? This is how I did it. This is how I did it. So enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. Thank you for coming with me on it. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the love and all the support, and just, yeah, thanks for believing in me, because I believe in me. So I mean, having you believe in me too is also amazing. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in tomorrow's vlog, and sorry, not vlog, video diary. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.